I was introduced to Jesus the second I was born.
I've always known about God, and like he's there, and just had an attitude of, yeah, he's there and all, but there's nothing else other than that.
All my life, I've been taken to church, but I didn't take it seriously. I just thought, let me go and get this over with.
Before I let Jesus into my life, everything I was and everything I did was very self-serving. I simply accepted these experiences, the fallout from my sin, as unavoidable mistakes.
COVID happened, and because of the pandemic, I sort of brushed aside and lost focus of growing and learning about living my life with Jesus.
When I was around 5 years old, everybody had a brother, and it wasn't fair because I wanted one. I would pray and pray and pray and pray. When my mom told me that she was going to have a baby, I was overjoyed. Even after this milestone, I still backslid into the ways of sin.
Despite this strong push away from God, I still always felt the pull of spirituality in some sense.
Unfortunately, things happened at the beginning of this year, which had me in a dark place. One morning in the midst of that, I feel like Jesus met me in that place, out of the blue. I had a feeling of peace, of basically everything that was worrying me, being lifted off my shoulders.
I accepted Jesus into my life when I was 3 years old. I prayed that Jesus would come into my life with my dad in our living room. My dad prayed over me, and I became a follower of Christ.
That moment made me realize that no matter what, even when hope is lost, you can trust Jesus and he will help you. That was the moment I decided to give my life to Jesus.
I couldn't deny myself the feelings that I was feeling so viscerally amongst everyone in the pews, the Holy Spirit washing over me and working me in those moments.
After meeting Jesus, I was still a little kid who lied and made mistakes.
Each time I would go back to sin. I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried, but it wasn't getting me anywhere. So I decided to take a new approach. I decided to talk to God more personally, like he's a friend, like he's close to me.
A couple years ago, I made a promise to myself and Jesus that I would always try my best to show the compassion and love he has for us.
I really truly realized in that moment that I do believe in the life of Jesus and that he conquered death and in his resurrection and that he gives us power. And in that moment, I felt such peace and strength and unwavering faith.
I feel as if my calling to do God's work is by helping others. That is what I do every Sunday morning at Kidsman. And when I serve, I believe God is using me to show the same love to the kids every Sunday.
I still honestly feel like I know so little about him. I just leaned into his presence as I learned more and more about what it means to live a life of faith, how Jesus lived his life, and how I could work every day to live in that way.
After I decided to follow Jesus, I understood that there is always light at the end of the tunnel and that there is always hope in every hopeless situation.
Today, I'm getting baptized to publicly show my love for Jesus and my desire to live for him forever.
I am very much a work in progress, but I am very excited to declare myself here amongst family and friends today and to walk his path with you all and to grow every day.
The reason that I want to be baptized today is that I want to follow Jesus and embrace his way of life.
My life is a work in progress. My testimony is not complete and it's never going to be complete because God is always doing amazing and new things for me every day. This choice is set me in the right direction and I can't wait to see what he has in store for me. And I know he will not let me down because he's a God of miracles.